Hey, what's up YouTube? It's the King Racer 007, and today we are talking about fantasy cars. Wait a second, that's not the point of the video. Out of my way. No, today we are talking about classic cars from the 30s and the 40s by Matchbox and Hot Wheels. In this video we will see a lot of cool cars from the past and from these days. With all the GDM craziness going on right now in all the stores in all the country and all the world, other cars seems to be left in the dust, such as classic cars, muscle cars, and exotic cars. And this is why today I decided to show you a part of my collection, which I consider one of the most underrated Hot Wheels casting ever done. I mean, they are so well executed, with the tempos, the color choice. Definitely more realism than some cars of today with crazy tempos and weird looking colors and wheels. Well, except for the premium series like Car Culture. And here we go. A lot of cool cars. Okay, so I'm not will make you wait any longer. I will show you the best cars in my collection first. Let's start with the classic Packard, introduced in the Hot Wheels lines in 1983. It was a four-door classic American sedan produced in the 30s. It came out in different colors, shade. For example, in the Larry Wood collection series, it came out in I think 5 or 4 colors. And this is the ones I have today. I have one with the white walls, other one with the 5-spoke wheels, and I also have the Treasure Hunt from 2010 in blue with the matte black roof. Let's make a closer look. Here we go. Fantastic looking car. Side spare tires. Very cool. Here we go. A classic Rolls Royce. Came out with a plastic roof, detachable. It came out in 2 colors, in silver and in blue. I only have the blue one to show you today. But somehow, in the past, if you found this car on the blue car, which I don't have, it worth around $400, which is absolutely insane considering this car was released a few years. Here's the 2 one I have, one in an international card, one in the no, they are both international cards. I'm sorry. I thought I had one in a US card, but that's okay. I am fine with the samples that I have. It's still a very nice car. I am still looking for the silver one to get in my collection. The Phantom Corsair from 1938. I have only one sample loose, which is a brown color with some black and white tempos, with the Hot Wheels logo on the back, fender. It was a concept car produced in the 30s, and yeah, I don't think it went in production. I have 3 other colors. I have this burgundy red, a black version, and a blue version with white wall tires. I think the blue one's my favorite so far. The burgundy is also very nice. Fortunately, I have the laser wheels on it, so no white walls, but you know, it's how it goes. Okay, next model, Auburn 852. And fortunately, this model is dead. That's right, it was a final run back in 2003. So we will no longer see this casting from Mattel. It was a convertible car in the 30s with I think a V12 engine, if I'm not mistaken. was very powerful, and you can see one sample in the movie The Great Gatsby with a very nice yellow Duesenberg. I am still after some more colors, including a very nice white pearl color, and I think my favorite is gonna be this one, this all red with red fenders. It's absolutely beautiful looking, very shiny, no chips on it. Beautiful. So yeah, Auburn 852. The classic Cord. Another one of my favorite classic cars of the past. This vehicle was very advanced at its time. It features also retractable lights on the front. Some suicide doors, if I'm not mistaken. It debuted in 1996 on the Hot Wheels line. And the last time it was released, I think it was in a brown color. These are the samples I have right now. And if you are a very old collector, you probably remember that Hot Wheels had the convertible version in the Redline era of this car. Unfortunately, this car is very expensive these days, especially in the spectral flame color, where such as pink and I think Rouse and maybe purple. I have to check my Redline guide, but yeah, expensive car in the Hot Wheels line. At least the Redline version. The 1931 Duesenberg Mile J. Another fantastic Hot Wheels classic car. All-American sedan with a V8 powertrain. Came in different colors. This one was the first edition. However, you can find it with Redline tires, which is quite expensive and rare. I have the green samples. This one I have the yellow tempo. You can find one with the green tempo. This red one is probably my favorite. Here we have a burgundy, pink burgundy color. And we have another metallic red color, which is also very nice. And unfortunately, just like the Auburn 852, this one was a final run back in 2003. And this is the last production model that was put in the line. Rip Duesenberg, I will miss you. And just like the Auburn, you can find one. You can see one in the movie The Great Gatsby, which was a unique sample created only for this movie. Was all yellow with white wall tires and the unique decorations on the front and the side. So I also have a spare tire in the back if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, very nice American car. The 1935 Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham V12. It was a limousine express car from the 1930s. It was only used by very rich aristocrat boys and girls. This car was released in quite a few colors, and this has to be my favorite, which is an exact replica of the real deal, all black with white wall tires. And this is a custom version, so you won't get this one in the store or in online retailers. This is a car I tried to replicate the Karela Deville car, but it looks like it's coming in the basics Hot Wheels in the coming months, so I have to go after this one to make it right after this car. I have a blue sample here, which is also very nice, and looks like I have multiple samples, and it looks like some of these cars have a color variation, probably due to the factory condition while painting. And this is the first edition, beige color with black wall tires. We're gonna quit the American cars for now, and we're just gonna take a look at some beautiful French cars. And we're starting with the Taboo Largo. That's right, the T in Talbot is silencious. This was a very, very unique looking car back in the 30s and early 40s. It was a very, very nice design. You can see the low profile of the car, the giant windows and circle and oval, should I say, and the big fenders. on the front and the back, even the bumper. And I have two samples here, one with the short card and one with the long card. This one's custom. This one's all black, burgundy red, white, and a silver one, which is the same as this one. I will say the black one's probably my favorite, although I really like the blue one. And there he is, my favorite car of all of the cars I showed you before. The 1931 Bugatti Tips 50. It was a car originally designed by Ettore Bugatti in France, back in the 30s. It was a V8 powertrain car with around 250 horsepower. It was a very powerful car at the time. It was, I think, the fastest car in the world at some time. It came out in different colors, and I'm going to show you right there. A dark orange with black fenders and black roof. A yellow, a black, a blue, a white one. This one's in bad condition. This one is definitely better. And these three are the customs. So a red one, a dark blue, a light blue, and we're coming back with the regular cars. A yellow with plastic fenders. You can also find this one with metal fenders, which I am after. And you have this blue one, which is also very nice. And this car is also very prized by collectors. Mercedes 540K. The only German car available in this era from the Hot Wheels line. Came out in a few colors, with black walls and white wall tires. This one is a red. I have one card, and the particularity of this car is it is not punch. So yeah. Our sample, I have a black one. And these are probably the weirdest card I have in my collection. I have like a purple with red dots. And we have another dark purple one with the blue roof. You can find this car with a few variations on the wheels. This one has the trail spokes. You can also find one with the laser wheels. So yeah, Mercedes 540K. There are some other 1930s and 40s cars, such as a lot of Ford models. The Fat Feather Ford 40 is one of them. The 3-window 34 is another one. And we also have this one, the 1932 Ford Delivery panel van. I have a few cool samples to show you. This one I found right in the back in I think a value store or something. It was a very affordable price, like $2 I paid for this one. I have this back one repainted, and I also have a Wheel Rider. Street Neater, based on a Ford model. AOK, based apparently on a Ford Model A, if I'm not mistaken. Some other 32 Ford, 3-window Ford, excuse me. And we also have a little Woody, which is the 37 Ford. Not to be confused with this guy. Here are some other samples of cars that I have in my collection that I did not show you. I will do a little bit quickly because I have a lot of them and I don't want to make this video a little bit too long. We're starting with a Fantasy Mall. The T-Bucket from Hot Wheels. Features a huge engine in the front, some fat wheel riders in the back, and a fantasy paint job. We also have this little van. I think it's based on a Chevy. Opening hood. And kind of a bit narrow. Up next we have, oh yeah, this is probably one of my favorite fantasy casting from Hot Wheels. Tail Dragger. I'm pretty sure this car is based on one of George Barris' custom cars in the past, just by the shape of the model. And this car is based on a real car also. I think it's based on the 40s Mercury or some kind. So very nice car. I have a few samples. I have an old treasure hunt. No, this is not a super, I don't think so, but it's one of the first treasure hunt. We'll put it right there, and we have also this blue one with flowers all over the top. I'm gonna make my camera over here, make some space. Next fantasy car called Fantastic. I also have a sample right over here. I like this one better, all red. Although this one has some white walls tires, the riders. We have this weird car. I don't know the name of this guy. I think you're supposed to have somebody sitting on the seat in the back, and the wheels are not too good. They are all bent, not very good for the collection. We have this car right here. I think this Street Beast. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's not right on the base. Two samples. It's also a very nice car. Not a fan of the big exhaust pipe here. They are going down here, but still very nice. Still better than all the fantasy cars that are coming today from Hot Wheels basic line. We have this guy right here, and watch out. I didn't do it. Here we go. Banzai! So this car can basically destroy himself just by hitting a wall. So very cool. I think this was a promotion car from McDonald's, but I still like it. Next, we have another fantasy car. Jesus. Swoop Coupe. I think it kind of fit nice in the 40s and 30s car collection. It's not too crazy on the tempo or on the color, so this is why I kept this model up. I'm messing up some space over here. Of course, I can pass the passenger. A lot of colors and variation have released of this model in the several years. I have quite a few. Didn't find all of them, but I did find a multi-pack with some other cars that are similar to the passenger, such as the 41 Willis and the Hot Rod. I think also a Ford. I also found this guy, which is also a Ford. So yeah, this one's probably my favorite. No tampos, all blue. Very, very nice. And this is one of the newest mystery cars, with the Datsun wagon being the chase model, which will be most likely impossible to find, such as the craziness of the JDM cars going around in the lineup. Next, oh, this is interesting. We have a vintage fire truck, old number 5, black wall tires, leather, and fortunately this one's not too bad condition. And you can also find one with the non-wood vents on the side, which is a very rare variation according to What the Fuck 4 channel. If you watch, this guy's a fantastic guy in the Hot Wheels hobby. I have a large collection, and he also lives in Canada. So What the Fuck 4, if you're watching this video, I salute you. This one is a most recent release from Matchbox. It's a Chevy 1939 Chevy. I like this vehicle. It's very cool. The proportions are just like Matchbox, very realistic, nothing too crazy. No large wheels or crazy tempo, and it fits nicely just next to that fire truck. And also today, 1933 Fleetwood, which is a new model from 2018 Matchbox line. This one I already showed you. It's the like the Barn Fine Accord. Next, this is a generic model. No brand on it, made in China. It's not too bad, I guess. Probably why I keep it up. And I did like the headlights in front and the general shape of the car, so it's not too bad. I will keep it. And next we have a pair of a Chevy Woody van. Or Ford. Come on, King Racer. Try again. Anyway, you know what I mean. The Woody van. So I have some older ones with the black wall tires, orange version and the blue version. And of course the rear riders, with still have the 4 rear rider on it. Fantastic. Okay, we gotta move, people. We're missing some space over here. This one, I don't know why it was released more than once. This guy is a classic Cadillac, I'm pretty sure. I think Cadillac Fleetwood. I don't remember the year of this model. I think it was 2013 when it was released in the Hot Wheels line. But I would love to see more colors of this car. It's very nice. We don't have too many of classic models in the basic cars, and even the premium Hot Wheels line. So I think this one will be a perfect candidate to have real riders, and maybe create a car culture line like I don't know, call it like Sunday cruisers, and include some classic cars like this with real riders and fantastic decals and colors on it. I think what makes it will be different than just you know, trucks and JDM cars and racing cars. Myself seems to turn around and running out of ideas, so this will be a great spot. If you do this, Mattel, I will really appreciate. Probably I will probably be the first one to go after these cars, since I'm a classic car maniac. And to conclude the video, we have another fantastic Matchbox model, which is the classic Jaguar. Let me see the base. Jaguar XT 120 SE. It's kind of difficult because of all this shiny chrome. And we have a blue sample. And we have a favorite of mine, British Racing Green. Look at that beauty. Oh, hold on. I still have 2 cars left. Yeah, they were covered a little bit behind me. We have this Morgan, which seems to be not exactly the same color green, but very close to. Still very nice, 10-spoke wheels. Also very like the shape of this car. Looks very nice. And finally, for the loose cars, we have a unique car, Matchbox. And it's also a Jaguar. It's a Jaguar SS100. I don't think this one is recent. It was released a few years ago, maybe in the super fast line or a premium Matchbox line. But look at the details. The seats, nice headlights and grille. Probably one of my favorite Matchbox that I have in my collection. So that's it. And yeah, this is it for the loose cars. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. So before I let you go, I will show you my last cars that didn't show up in the video before. 1934 Chrysler Airflow in the Star Wars lineup, in the Pop Culture series. We have the 1934 Dodge Delivery Bus. I have 2 colors right here, one with the SpongeBob and one with the Batman series. And of course, the newest Matchbox model, the 1933 Plymouth Police Car Sedan, which is mostly welcome in the Matchbox line. So yeah, so that's it guys. I'm signing off. Take care, and I will see you in the next video for our next diecast review or either for a stop motion video. So take care, happy collecting.